Hi, my lovely people. Welcome back to the Ikigai Wellness Podcast. Today, I'm super excited because we are diving into something really special, the 9-day feminine wellness cycle. Yes. Now, you might ask, why 9 days? So, here is the fun part. The idea actually came from thinking about Navaratri. 9 days dedicated to energy, renewal, and feminine strength. But don't worry, we are keeping this totally practical and secular. No rituals, no religion, just your body, mind, and spirit in a really beautiful rhythm. Think of this episode as your audio guidance book. I will walk day by day with you, tell you what to do, why it matters, give you little exercises, affirmations, and reflections. By the end, you will know the rhythm and feel ready to start this cycle yourself. Before we start, let's quickly talk about the three pillars this cycle rests on. Shall we start? Three pillars of feminine wellness. 9 days, three pillars, one flowing cycle. Which pillar do you feel you need the most right now? Physical, emotional, or spiritual? Okay, the first 3 days are all about your body, the foundation. If your body is not strong and stable, everything else feels shaky. Think of it like a river. You need a strong river bed before the water can flow beautifully. So, day one is all about foundation strength, focusing on building your physical base. Do you know why it matters so much? Your bones, your posture, your core. They are literally the frame of your house. If the frame is not strong, everything else wobbles. Your energy, confidence, even your daily mood depends on it. So, here are some practical steps. Move your body for 15 to 20 minutes, like body weight exercises, core strengthening exercises, posture alignment. You can do yoga. And in the breakfast time, something with calcium, magnesium, vitamin D, like leafy greens, nuts, yogurt. And affirmation for the day is my body is my foundation, strong and stable. Now, a quick pause. How is your body feeling right now? Take a second to notice tension or weakness. Did you notice anything? Great. So we have got the foundation set. For the day two is where we start listening to our bodies because strength is amazing, but awareness is power. So day two is body wisdom, focusing on learning to really hear what your body is saying. And why it matters so much? Because your body is constantly talking to you. Do you know that? Through fatigue, cravings, tension. And if we ignore it, problems pile up. But if we listen, magic happens. So here are the practical steps. Move gently or do 15 to 20-minute body scan meditation. Notice how food makes you feel energy up or sleepy or happy. Start noting it. And affirmation for the day is I listen to and trust my body's wisdom. Practice this or keep a tiny journal of energy, mood, and body sensation. And did you notice any patterns today, like fatigue, cravings, or tension in specific areas? Okay, so we are aware now. That leads us to the day three protective care. Awareness is good, but prevention, that is power. So, day three is all about protective care, focusing on actively protecting your health. And prevention is always easier than cure, right? So, checkups, self exams, and saying no when you need to. That is protecting health long term. So, here are some practical steps. Book any overdue screenings or appointment. Do self exams like breast, skin, whatever you need to check. Just notice and record it. And affirmation for the day is I proactively protect my health and advocate for my health. And practice like speak up about your health needs with doctors, your loved one, or anyone who matters. And now, let me ask you one question. What can you do today to protect your body and well being? Beautiful, right? Noticing all these things about your health. So now that your body foundation is ready, we move to emotional harmony with creativity, relationships, and self care energy. So, day 4 to 6 are all about emotional harmony. These days are all about your heart, your emotion, creativity, energy, and your connection. So, day 4 is with creative vitality, focusing on your hormonal balance, creative energy. And why it matters so much? Because your creativity is basically your inner life force. Hormone balances keep energy steady, mind clear, and body vibrant. So, here are the practical steps. Eat hormone supporting food like flaxseed, pumpkin seeds, nuts, and antioxidant rich food. Move your body. Gentle hip opening sequences or expressive dances like Zumba, that will do. And affirmation for the day is my creative and my life giving energy flows freely. And practice 30 minutes of something creative like journaling, sketching, even singing, your hobbies. You can practice that. And let me ask you one question. How does expressing your creativity make you feel physically and emotionally? Think about it and find your answer. Once we have steered up to creativity, we move to nurturing balance, which is day 5. Day 5 is nurturing balance, focusing on your self care and healthy relationship. And why it matters so much? Because you can't pour from an empty cup. Balance giving and receiving. That is where energy, mood, and health thrive. So, what are the practical steps? Dedicate time for self care rituals like oil massage, skincare, relaxation techniques, and all. Spend quality of time with loved ones, but notice your energy. Don't overextend. And affirmation for the day is I nurture myself so I can nurture others sustainably. So, I am again asking you one question. Did you feel drained or fulfilled today? Ask yourself. And where can you adjust your balance? Find your answer. Nurturing naturally flows with relationship harmony. That is day 6, your relationship harmony. Focusing on what? Your sexual wellness and healthy connections. And do you know why it matters so much? Your emotional and physical health are connected to how you relate to others and yourself. Comfort with your body is the key. Here are the practical steps. Do pelvic floor exercises. Just a few minutes a day. Honest, open conversation with your partner or loved ones. And the affirmation for the day is I embrace healthy sexuality and meaningful connections. And practice body appreciation. Really notice your body without judgment. And let me ask you one question here. How did you show love for yourself and others today? Now, emotional energy is balanced. It is time for spiritual radiance, for clarity, renewal, and integration. That is days 7 to 9, spiritual radiance. These last 3 days are about detox, clarity, and weaving everything together. So, day 7 is for renewal and release, focusing on letting go of what you don't deserve, and it matters so much than you think because clearing space physically, mentally, and emotionally makes room for new energy. So practical steps are hydrate, eat fiber rich food, do gentle movement, and journal about your habits, thoughts, and relationships you want to release. And affirmation for the day is I release what no longer serves my highest well being. And I am asking you one more question. What can you let go of today? Is it a habit or thought or relationship? Think yourself and find the answer. With release comes clarity and peace. That is day 8. Focusing on mental clarity and your inner calmness. And you know why it matters so much. Because stress impacts sleep, your cognition, and overall your health. Clarity is the foundation for everything. So, here are the practical steps I can advise. Do meditation or mindfulness for 20 minutes and brain and skin nourishment with berries, omega 3s, and green tea. Affirmation for the day is I radiate calm, clarity, and inner peace. Now, let me ask you one more question. How clear and calm is your mind today? Now, clarity flows into integration. That is day 9. Your integration and mastery. Focusing on holistic integration and sustainable wellness. And why it matters, because bringing it all together makes wellness continuous, practical, and self sustaining. So, here are the practical steps. Create a personalized ongoing wellness plan, like practice intuitive eating and movement. Affirmation for the day is I embody complete wellness and feminine wisdom. And now, I am asking you one more question for the last time. Which practices from the last past 9 days will you continue long term? So, throughout this episode, I have mentioned 9 affirmations, and I really want you to say these affirmation phrases while looking at the mirror. This will really work on your self esteem. And that's it, the full 9-day feminine rhythm. 9 days, 9 mini chapters. Physical foundation, emotional harmony, spiritual radiance, practical steps, affirmation, and questions to ask yourself. All flowing together like a river. Now, which day's energy resonated the most? Where will you start tomorrow? Find your answer. Take your time and really think about it and find your answer. And remember, this cycle is your personal rhythm. Repeat, refine, and let it flow naturally. And next, in the toolkit episode, I will give you all practical tools, routines, nutrition, movements, self care, tracking, and integration strategies so this 9-day rhythm can really become part of your daily life. That's it. Until next time, stay connected, stay healthy, keep listening to Ikigai Wellness Podcast. This is Dr. Amritha signing off.